So my message for you guys this morning is do a SWOT analysis. Now, for those who don't know what a SWOT analysis is, it's essentially you looking internally and externally at what strengths you have, what your weaknesses are, what opportunities are in the market, and what threats are in the market. In order to do that, you need to look internally and say, okay, this is what I'm good at. Too many of you don't do that. Too many of you don't assess and evaluate and look at yourself in the third person to say, okay, if I was looking at this person objectively, what is this person actually good at? And the thing that you're good at is typically something that you find easy to do that the vast majority of people have difficulty doing. I want you to look at the weaknesses. Now, we call it a weakness. However, it's just something that you're not as strong in as something else. Make a list of all the things that you are not so good in and you could do some improvement on. Nobody's perfect. And this is one of the biggest obstacles that a lot of people don't do. And it's a hindrance to their success. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to look in your market, look at what industry you're in and see what opportunities are there. See what other people are currently doing. Sometimes it's not always about reinventing the wheel. Sometimes you just take something that's already in the market, you repackage and repurpose it, and then you rebrand and redeliver to the market. And then people are going to look at it as a brand new product. So that's an option that a lot of you need to take on as well. Look at the opportunities in the market and figure out exactly how you can use these opportunities and partner them with your strengths, minimize your weaknesses, and then potentially become a success from what you're doing. And last but not least, you need to look at the threats. I know a lot of you procrastinate. I know a lot of you have liabilities. So these are some of the things that are in the market that people struggle to keep up with, and it sort of holds them back. Just do those 4 things, evaluate yourself. And once you've completed this SWOT analysis, the value that you can bring to these businesses, to people, to these events, it's going to become evident. So make sure you complete your SWOT analysis. So that's your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. Once you do that, you can then start to understand what value you can potentially bring to the marketplace. But without that level of understanding, you're not going to have a clue.